Alright, so here we go. I got Nathan down here today with me. And we are going to take a look at this guitar. She's a beauty. What is this thing we're looking at?
So this right here is a heavy relic. As you can see, hate it or love it, it is what it is. And it's a 62 reissue Strat. Seafoam green. Pretty cool color, man, not gonna lie. At first I was like, I don't know, it's kind of out there, you know, but then I saw with the Tortoise pickguard on it and I was like, okay, pretty sick.
Look how thick that pickguard is. You know what I'm saying about the thickness of it?
Yeah, 3-ply pickguard.
That thing is beefy.
You know, and that'd be correct for a 62 3-ply guard up
so
until
it's
about
62 reissue.
Yeah, so then you got your maple neck with a rosewood board on it.
Okay, well, let's take a look at this neck right here, because this thing, being the heavy relic, you got it? There you go. Look at this neck, guys.
So, even on the non-heavy relics, like the light relic, journeyman relic, they still kind of, sometimes they'll still wear off the whole finish on the back of the neck. Just makes it like 100 times more comfortable to play it. You know, because you got the gloss nitro on like the closet classic ones, the new old stock ones. And my hands sweat like crazy when I play. So sometimes having that like worn down finish on the back of it just really helps. One thing that I love about this is not only did they do the heavy relic, I like the heavy relics. I know a lot of guys don't like them. But my favorite thing about this thing, besides the tortoiseshell pickguard, is how dark they lacquered the headstock.
You know what's really neat about heavy relic guitars? Is if you accidentally put a chip in it, it doesn't hurt its value.
Dude, I actually
have a funny... hurt the value of this guitar.
I have a funny story about that. I have a 55 Custom Shop Esquire. It's like my favorite guitar in the world.
Right. We've seen the video, right?
Yeah. Okay. Dude, just an update on that. I've played like 50s, tellies, and everything while owning that, and I still like that guitar better than anything I played.
There you go.
Anyways, about your comment about the putting a ding in it, I got this leather Strat, and it was like so like thick leather that I couldn't get it around here.
Okay.
And like for some reason, like an idiot, I like used a screwdriver to like ply it over.
There you go.
And it put like a fat like dent and chip in the wood right here.
Right.
And then I looked at the rest of the guitar and I was like,
matches.
It's done at the factory.
Match. Yeah. It looked factory.
So while it wasn't, I mean, I wasn't upset as if I would have done that to like a guitar that wasn't relicked.
Brand new minty guitar. Suddenly it's not mint anymore.
Right.
And then it hurts its value.
And I know guys like the relics because of that reason. But for me, I just like them because it gives you that vibe of like an old Strat without paying old Strat money. I know it's not exactly the same. For all the guys that are out there that are going to say it's not the same, I know because I've had old Fenders before. I've played my fair share of 50s tellies and Strats and everything. I know it's not exactly the same, but for the money, it's pretty damn close.
And this guitar was manufactured in 2020, so it's basically it's only a year old, but it looks like it could be 50, 60 years old.
So here's some specs. I got the shop floor traveler here.
Nice.
And it's got an alder body, 2-piece body, 60s Strat style. The pickups are hand wound 60s Strat. REL, I'm guessing that stands for relic. And the middle one is reversed wound, so you don't get the out of phase thing going on, I guess. And vintage Strat mod wiring, but you got a 5-way switch, so I don't know what that's about. And then it's got a lacquer finish, of course, in seafoam green. And then you have your, let's see here, 5-way switch. The neck is maple quarter sawn neck. So if you guys don't know what quarter sawn is, it's the way that they cut the wood, the angle that they cut the wood at, and it makes the neck stronger. than if it was rift sawn. It's just the way that they cut it. I know you just got a shot of the tip of the headstock. That's normally how you can tell. Also, if it's quarter sawn, the grain is super tight running up along the neck. So as you can see down here, the grain is all like super tight.
So the quarter sawn is telling you that it's going to be a little bit more durable.
Yeah, it's more stable.
More stable.
Than rift sawn, which is cool. It's just kind of like thought of as an upgrade because it just makes it a little more durable and everything.
Does it by chance have stainless steel frets in here, or what are the frets?
Narrow, tall 6105s.
Okay.
So if you know your fret numbers, it's 6105s. I don't know them, so I just know that they're
That's a very
narrow.
Common fret wire.
Yeah.
It's used all the time.
I mean, I hear it all the time, but
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the difference between that and something else. But
Right.
anyways, you have your Guitar Sides Rosewood AAA 9mm fretboard. So that's fancy. Yeah, it looks like a veneer though. It's not a slab. Let's see up here. Yeah, veneer rosewood board, which I guess for a 62 would be right. Slab goes up until early 62, I believe. Brown
Nice.
case, which is cool.
I see the truss rod adjustments here in the heel.
Yep, and then of course because you have a rosewood board, no skunk stripe on the back.
Okay.
So that's
The truss rod is loaded in
Accurate.
through the top.
Yep.
That's cool.
9.5-inch radius. I know I wasn't crazy.
9.5. Yeah, okay.
9.5-inch radius, 60 style oval C neck. It's pretty comfortable, man. I like fat necks. This isn't fat, but it's nice.
Okay.
It's like nice and wide, you know. Of course, they all have the same nut width if it's like a B style neck, but oval C, guess that's a pretty good way to describe it. It's comfy, man. It's
Cool.
it's chunky. It's not a slim neck, really, but it's not a monster either. You're not talking about a 59 Gibson or anything, but you know. And then let's see here. Okay, so here's the specs.
Okay.
0.79 at the first 79/100ths of an inch. 79/100ths of an inch, yeah, at the first fret. 93/100ths at the 12th fret. So you're 0.79 and 0.93. So like I said, it's not super slim, but it's also not super fat. It's just kind of medium. 61 to 63 Strat decal. So yeah, spaghetti logo. Still.
Yeah,
which is
and now
nice.
on these reissues, you know, you can see where that decal is on there, and then you know all the newer models they put the lacquer or they put whatever over top of it, but they didn't do that in 1960 whatever, and they didn't start doing that until probably the late 60s. So you can always kind of see that decal on there.
And then
It's not under the varnish or the lacquer.
And then of course we have the certificate. Gives you a year right there, 2020, 62 Strat Heavy Relic, our serial number, and Tony Sapien,
Tony,
VP of Manufacturing Operations. Thanks, Tony.
there you go. Okay, man, plug this thing in. Everybody's dying to give this thing a listen.
All right, so we're in the neck pickup. I'm gonna try and think of some stuff to play that I didn't just play in the last video. So here we go. a little taste of all your positions there. Hope you enjoyed the playing. Thanks for checking this thing out. 1962 Fender Custom Shop reissue. Seafoam green, heavy relic, 3-ply tortoiseshell pickguard. Rosewood bore with the clay dots. Nice dark lacquered headstock. Anyways,
Cool
we're down
guitar,
here,
bro.
here at ZIMM'S Guitars.
Thanks,
for checking
Nathan.
it out.
Thank you, man.